And I do believe we are ready to go. So here is Freya's Spirit with Super Metroid.
Hi, this is GT Classic. We are setting up, just a second to get our split set up. And this is a category that we have this is going to be our first marathon of really doing this category. We've done it in the past, just kind of on the coattails of any percent, but we've really studied it, and it's still far from perfect, but this is going to be the first time that we are going for most of the world record strats. So 3, 2, 1, go. This is Series Station, the place where every run starts. Every full category, at least. And it's incredibly basic. At least forward is incredibly basic. The escape is one of the most technical segments of the game. So if you're trying to learn this game, we would highly recommend saving series until the end. We've got this nice little rainbow beam, and we've got this nice Trans Samus skin. Really, really awesome decorations. We've got a cute little space pelican. So yeah, the randomness of the steam makes this an incredibly technical segment to learn, especially with how to deal with all of the steam. And it's always an adventure. $41.41, we'll take it. So this category is GT Classic. There is a developer code left in the game called the GT code, where if you're holding the 4 face buttons and nothing else as you enter GT's room, Golden Teresa's room in Lower Norfair, you will just get all the equipment and a good amount of ammo. And so this run focuses on getting into Golden Teresa's room as quickly as possible, and then it becomes a nice little boss rush. It is not a marathon safe category at all, which is why it doesn't see much marathon action. Getting into Lower Norfair requires doing a trick known as a lava dive, and that is as dangerous as it sounds. First 6 minutes of the run are the same as any run. We're gonna get morph, missiles, and bombs, and then head off over to early supers, and then from there it starts to diverge. It's not horribly unsafe if you take safe methods, but we have no interest in doing that. Blue Burnstar is an incredibly technical part of the game. Very movement heavy, with a lot of tight movement, and you don't have that many movement items, so the movement isn't complex. It's just chaining together simple thing after simple thing very quickly. This is the pit room. Always a tricky room. If you want an appreciation for the game, try and just jump across those pits without falling. The climb is always a very technical part of the game. We will always remember an old bit of advice. If you want to maintain use of your hands, do not grind the climb. Very important piece of Super Metroid wisdom. And here we are well on our way to Bomb Teresa. And our method for killing Bomb Teresa is 15 beam shots and 5 missiles. So we're gonna shoot 6 beam shots, and then shoot up, and 7th as we're jumping, then 8, and then 5. Unfortunately, we shot too fast and missed one of the beam shots, so we got the last cutscene. Coming up is Alcatraz Escape. One of the swaggiest looking tricks in the run. And the main trick for Alcatraz is you only have to hit down once after your last wall jump. Always super satisfying to get, no matter how good you get at the game. Terminator, where you run through the room while killing all the things. Beautifully done room. Grabbing our first estrogen tank. And we are well on our way to our first supers. So this is one of the first tricks that you learn when you're learning the game. This mock ball. This mock ball allows you to skip spore spawn, so it's super important. We're gonna do some turnaround animations, a couple quick drops to the floor. Drop without our fall speed resetting. And coming up is Big Pink. Normally in Big Pink, we'd grab the missiles and charge beam. Unfortunate, we would have liked that farm. But in this category, you can't justify the time on the fanfares, especially since you're going to be getting a charge beam for free. Green Hill without charge is slightly different. The deepest at the end especially is considerably trickier with like this. Just like that. That was real close, but it's super rare to actually get it. And now we have to go up to get power bombs. And because we don't have, charge beam is wider than uncharged beams. And so we have to be way on the right to actually... Ooh-ah. We have to be way on the right in order to make that shot actually land. Whereas in any percent we'd have charge beam. No missiles, which messed up our item selection. No missiles is just not very good. Although it's not the end of the world because this is a marathon setting and we're going to take extra farms and an extra save. Okay, booping that caterpillar would have been really bad, so we're really glad that we didn't. That does a ton of damage. Little moonfall here. With moonwalk on, you can, if you hit jumped for exactly 1 frame, or do an alternate method to get only 1 frame of jump height, you can get uncapped fall speeds, which is a foundational trick of the run. Spacer would be real nice, but who has time for Spacer? So we are actually concerned about the missiles. We do need 2 missiles. And there's the 2 missiles that we needed. Probably the best place to farm them. We're gonna try and do a mock ball through the pirate while maintaining our run speed. Nope, didn't quite get it. Oh well. There's some very unique health and ammo management in this part of the run. So I'm gonna lay a power bomb. There are 2 of Kraid's claws bouncing around beneath the screen, and killing those reduces lag. One of the neat little things about the run. What? Oh god. Oh no. Unfortunately, this is really bad. Only one of these claws will actually give drops. And because our health is so low, we have to farm up to. There we go. Oh no. Okay. It's not what we wanted to do at all. Not the best Kraid, but it happens. Really not the category where you want Kraid to. This is probably the single category where Kraid can go the wrongest, because you have so little ammo. It felt like there was more lag than usual at Kraid, and we're wondering if that was because of the rainbow beam, or if it's just because we got an interesting pattern, or if our brain is just off tonight. But the good news is that we have all the ammo in the world for the rest of the run. Or not. So that's it for the equipment that we're going to grab before LN. Raid can be worse than no drops. We can imagine. We can absolutely imagine that. One of the downside, the rainbow beam looks super cool, but it does create a little bit of extra lag, which can make some parts a little bit harder. Damage doesn't really matter. So one of the route choices that we've made is not to pick up high jump. We're going to be attempting to break into Lower Norfair without high jump at all. Which is not hard, but it's absolutely not marathon safe at all. And after that is a green gate glitch, which is basically 2 back-to-back pretty unsafe strats, leading to the 2 save points that we're going to take. So in a marathon setting, we absolutely need to farm. In a PB setting, we just go into lower Norfair with the 2 supers, and we'd get 2 tries. But in a marathon setting, we need all 5 tries. And it also gets us to full health, which is nice. Good. So here we go. That was not a good jump. Oh, no, this is bad. Oh, maybe? Oh, that was real close. That was really close. Especially for how much went wrong there. Yeah, thank you to Firebat for teaching us that back up. Because of the drop rates, the only thing that matters from these are supers. Health, missiles, everything else just automatically gets to full. And as we say that, we get really good RNG on supers. Oh no. There we go. You really do need full health or close to it for this trick. This looks good. That was not the entrance that we were looking for. It's too bad. We were getting this about half the time in practice. But we guess that it's always marathon luck. So what happened there was we misread how much height we got on the left. If you get too much height, you actually have to let go of jump. But we didn't get as much height as we actually thought. Oh no. Oh hecking no. Good enough. Attempt number 3. No! No! That was it. That was just about it. Oh, but we got an accidental up input on our controller. If you have any donations, now is a great time for them.
I was gonna ask. I didn't know if you needed silence for this trick because it definitely. But we do have some donations. Nansu sent in $15. It says, "Thanks for a great showcase. Props to the runner and to the event for doing such an important thing." And Super Blood Wolf Moon sent in $100 with no comment, just generosity for the Trevor Project. Thanks to both of you for your donations. That did actually cause a slight change in our save the animals, kill the animals bid war that we have going on right now. Save the animals is now in the lead at $355 over kill the animals lagging behind at $150. So if you want to save those frames, please do get those donations in.
Ugh. We did this to ourselves. We decided to go for a super marathon unsafe strat, and we thought we could pull it off, but
I believe. I absolutely believe.
we
You're gonna
will get it.
You got this. Can we get some hype in the chat, please? Thank you. I'm seeing the hype.
Let's go hype. This is the one.
Chat is definitely sending their energy to you.
Oh. Not sure if this is enough health. Okay, this is definitely enough health. This trick really is way too fun to pass up on. Okay, let's go. No. For whatever reason, the flame is getting there a little bit earlier than we're used to. So we feel like we're not even getting to the wall jumps as often as we'd like. We think we've got a couple more tries, and then we actually have to just go back for high jump and abandon it. Whatever. We'll be saving on the other side of the lava dive anyway. That's not it. This looks good. This is good. Okay, we'll give it one more attempt. And then we really just do need to give up and to get high jump. It's a real shame that the one time that we actually did get it, we accidentally gave an up input.
It's like you said, that marathon luck.
We might be
great.
opening our controller again to replace the D-pad plastic. But here we go, our very last attempt at this. Yes, 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 yes. The risk is justified.
Let's go! That was so good! First time, every time. Easy.
First try. Honestly, that trick is just too swag not to go for.
Did you do it on purpose for the drama? To increase the drama? Thank you
Rolling
for
for the
doing that
content.
for us. Yeah.
So here's a green gate glitch. We need to open the green gate from the wrong side. First try every time. And there we go. That was a GT code. All 4 face buttons hit. And now we have most of the equipment in the game. And now it becomes a boss rush. And now you can see this delightful rainbow beam. So now we need to go to kill the space pelican, our first victim. See if we can get past pillars. Easy every time. Having screw attack makes this lower and space jump makes lower warfare very easy. We're gonna try and kill all 3 key hunters here for lag reduction. 2 with beams, 1 with screw. Oof. Dead key hunter. So you can't see it, but we actually do have X-ray and grapple. We're gonna kill 2 of these for lag reduction. Gonna kill 1 of those for lag reduction. And coming up here is one of the swaggiest strats in the game. Super hard to get, but always worth going for. And we have a setup. We have a setup. We got it. We got it. We actually got it. This is amazing. A nice 3-room strat there with spring ball and space jump. That makes up for everything else that happened this run.
All according to Keikaku.
That was a great time for
All
demotion if you haven't
according to
me.
plan. Oh,
Super
well.
easy super easy 20 shot fight.
I'm just gonna keep talking about our save the animals, kill the animals incentive. So how much time do people have to get donations in for that if they want us to kill the animals?
They have until the end of Torian. So that means Dragon, Botwound, Dragon, Fantoon, and Mother Brain.
Okay, so what would you say in minutes?
15-20 minutes?
15 to 20 minutes. So if we want to save those frames and kill those animals, we need to raise a little over $200 in 15 to 20 minutes. It's all for the Trevor Project. So I don't know. I mean, I do believe that we can do it if everybody is feeling it this evening. Now, if we don't make it, nobody should feel bad. Everything goes to a great place, even if we end up saving the animals, we end up killing the animals. Either way, it all goes to the Trevor Project. So
we are a strong believer that the Edikun should die because they failed to teach us how to wall jump as a kid.
Oh, there we go. It's runner's choice. How can y'all say no?
We'd love to build a hack where we can save the Decora and kill the Edikuns. Like shoot them with our beam.
Very specific feelings. Who should live and who should die in this game?
Her attack makes this room quite easy.
The true outcome is to taunt the animals.
In all our years of marathon running, we've had a tie exactly once, and that was taunt the animals.
I do also want to say that we are now, I mean, it's been there, but we made it up over $3,000 now raised for the Trevor Project. So thank you to everybody for your generosity this far.
Amazing pace so far. Can we beat last Winter Pride?
And what was the total on last Winter Pride?
We don't know off the top of our head.
I'll see if I can find that out.
Kraid is already dead, so we don't need to worry about that. Oh, we were supposed to break the tube earlier. Oh well. This is a cool multi-room strat coming up. We're probably not going to get it, but it's too swag not to go for. So coming up is a trick called the microwave theme. There's a few properties. 1, plasma pierces enemies. 2, while X-raying, including bosses, other than Ridley and Mother Brain. And 2, and 2, boss iframes decrease while X-ray is active. That allows us to manipulate the bosses and just take them out very easily. Full half-A attempt coming up. 50-50 whether we get it, but always a super swag strat. Well, that's certainly not it. Luckily, missing it is less deadly in this category. It is exactly like the pause trick in Mega Man 1. And we're going to get to see 3 microwaves. So 2 more, 1 on Dragon and 1 on Fantoon. So Dragon has a nice property where if you shoot while crouching, Dragon will force stand you at the end of the fight. So you can tell exactly when the fight's over by when you stand up. This is our first time microwaving with a rainbow beam sprite, and it's really, really, really pretty, because each time you X-ray, you get to see like a slightly different color. Okay, hopefully this is enough run speed. We think it is. Oh, unfortunate. There's a really cool multi-room strat that's way harder than the others. We got the coolest multi-room strat in Lower Norfair just before Ridley. So all the others are far less important. So we're off to one of the most important tricks of the run. Remembering to go kill Phantoon. In every other category, you're coming up this way and you're on your way to Torian. This category is unique that you still have a boss to kill. So there are many stories of people accidentally forgetting to kill Phantoon here. No need to destroy that door because we're not coming back down. Faster space jump across here than it is to do a spark. Sparks have very long crash animations. The Phantoon is unique, where we actually have to shoot Phantoon with a regular missile before we can start the microwave. Here's a neat little mock ball. One of the swaggier ones in the game for sure. The Phantoon can reappear after 1, 6, or 11 seconds. Slow, mid, or fast. And so give us all your luck for a fast. %50 chance that we got this low, and we got this low, so it happens. We really love the multicolored microwave. Ah. One last category unique trick coming up here. Also very difficult, but super, super swag if we can pull it off. Good setup, good setup. And got him. One of the prettiest tricks in the run.
Nice.
We are super happy with the amount of swag that we've gotten in this run.
It's been a very swaggy run.
It is an absolutely beautiful run. The more movement items you have, the more unique stuff that's available to do. Interesting, this Dutch. You get a swag baby skip too? No, we haven't practiced the swag baby skip. Every time the times that we tried to practice the proper Metroid, the proper rooms here, like our hands have just ended up hurting. This is when we're really glad to have this much health. Ammo count is not amazing, but we'll take it. Oh no, we weren't supposed to unequip screw attack yet. We really do need it for this room. This is a category where we put a lot of effort into learning it, but the depth of our experience is just nowhere near our other categories. And there's the baby skip. This category features a rather unique sub-skip, because you want to try and do a damage-less sub-skip. The only category to actually require it. Oh, there goes the damage-less part of it. But it was the right sub-skip. Once you charge shots, we'll do it, and at the end of there's going to be this fight, a cutscene, and then at the end of the cutscene is when we need the call for save or kill.
We all heard
that was also a great time for donations.
Last chance to get those donations in to kill the animals and save the frames. Just gonna refresh here and see that we're still sitting at $355 for save the animals and $150 for kill the animals. So save is in that healthy lead. Need some donations to come in if we're gonna save the frames instead.
Now we want to drain our reserve tanks to set up for stand-up glitch, so we can damage down Mother Brain during the cutscene. because of a low health, this is actually a much riskier trick in this category than any of the others. Because the baby detaches and stays in place once, the baby detaches and stays in place after, once your health is at full. So yeah, we've been super happy with this run. So much awesome stuff went right in it, and it's a really, really awesome side category to get to show off. Not one that's seen very often. We're gonna intentionally damage ourselves down a bit, just to make sure that we don't get hit full health too early. And that's good. And you can see that the baby just isn't attached to us much anymore, and it's kind of locked in place there. And if the baby was much further to the left, then that would just be a soft lock, because Mother Brain would not be able to hit the baby and damage it down. And that's it. Save or kill.
It looks like we are going to be saving the animals this time around.
And as always, chat, do we pet the animals or not?
Ooh, extra. Pet the animal.
We're now among the few who have done a bootless in a marathon run. Yeah, we guess we are. Only pet the Decora? Okay, we are team only pet the Decora. Hmm. See, let's pet some Decora. Heck the Edikins. It's all about the Decora. Edikins can go wall jump themselves to more pets. And time is when we come to up to on the ship.
They want pets, they gotta work for
And
them.
time.
GG.
Super happy that we got to showcase that. Super happy that we did get the high jump-less lava dive on what was going to be our very last attempt. Yeah. That was a really awesome run. We got the springwall jump just before Ridley, and super happy with that. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for hosting Sporadic Erratic, and yeah.
It was absolutely
hand it
my
back to you.
pleasure. It's always a pleasure to watch you run Super Metroid in any category, but that was extra swaggy, so thank you for that. The marathon for Winter Pride. All right, well, coming right up, we have an 80% glitchless run of Final Fantasy 1 Pixel Remaster. So please stick around.